In this video, you will learn how to write custom ClearTH actions. Let's assume that you have multiple files. Each file contains some user data in the key value format. And you have another file that defines a mapping between the username and a file name. We need to automate the verification of content of a file that corresponds to a given username. You already know that automation in ClearTH is implemented by using matrices that consist of actions. The described file verification case is quite special, so you need to extend your project with custom actions to use in a matrix. We'll write two actions. The first one will find out the file name that corresponds to a given username. The second one will load data from that file and verify it. While writing the actions, we'll use some built-in ClearTH capabilities to simplify our work. Let's start. We'll put all our actions into the corresponding package. Each action in ClearTH is implemented as a class that extends an action class. As you can see, it's mandatory that the run method be implemented. The method needs to return an object of the result class showing details of the action execution result. If the method returns null, the action is considered successful. Also, the run method gives you three objects that allow you to pass the data between actions. These are the contexts. Contexts provide different scopes for data visibility. Data stored in step context is visible to the actions that are included in the same global step as the current action and are in the same matrix. Store data in MatrixContext to be able to access it from any action of the same matrix. Data stored in global context is available to all actions of all matrices included in the current automation run. Each action also has its input parameters and other fields available from the parent class. For the first action, you'll need to have the username and the path to the file with the mapping. Both of them will be required input parameters of the action. Let's use the special utility class to obtain their values. The class is called InputParams_Handler. It will get the values of the required parameters and cause action failure if any of the required parameters are missing. To load data from a key value file, let's use key value utils. Key value utils loads the data into a map, so you can easily find the file name that corresponds to the given username. The action needs to fail if there's no such user. You can use the DefaultResult class for that. It's the most lightweight result type that only provides the action status and a comment for it. Let's put the found file name into the output parameters of the action to make it available by reference from other actions. Our first action is ready. Let's write the second one. The second action will require the file name parameter and also the file path where the file is located. All other parameters will specify the values that need to be verified and will be optional. You'll need to check if the given file exists on the defined path and verify its contents. To show the verification details, you can use the DefaultResult class. It allows us to store multiple verification results and present them as a table. To provide the matrix language functions support during comparison, you should use the ComparisonUtils class to verify the data. Congratulations! You have implemented 2 custom actions for ClearTH. Now you need to enable them to be used in a matrix.